plan is I'm going to, look at that, pretty bad. I'm just gonna do it gradually, so I'm just gonna cut on the sides, see what I think, maybe do like a zero and a little bit of a fade. And then, yeah, we'll go from there anyway.
As you can see by the title of the video, I'm going bald. It's not something that I want to happen, but it is something that I've accepted. So today is the day I'm planning to shave my head. As you can see, it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all, but I think it's time that it has to go. But first, I just actually wanted to sit down and talk to you about my journey of going bald, how I feel about it. So I think my hair's always been thin. People have always pointed that out to me. Ever since my concussion accident back in 2020, that's when I noticed that when I had all that anxiety and panic attacks and, you know, some mental health issues around the PTSD, I noticed that my hair rapidly started to go and it was getting thinner and thinner. I know anxiety and stress can make that go a lot quicker. I did end up going down the hair transplant route, and I went to the Grow Clinic and I did an appointment with them, and they pointed out that they could take the hair from the back of my head and they could put it at the front or they could put it in the back, but I can't have both. So that means if I put it in the front, I'm still gonna go bald in the back, but they said it won't be as bad because they can put a few in there. For me, it was something like $20,000 Australian, and I was like, oh, that just for hair. And then they started to point out things like there was like a 1% chance that you'll have mental health issues like depression and anxiety and stuff from the medication. I can't remember off the top of my head what the medication was called, but I will put it just here, just so you know what it is. And then as soon as I heard that, I was like, okay, I've had anxiety and stuff in the past. It's not something that I'd ever want to risk ever again. And then when I did my own research, I know this guy said that it was a 1% chance, and you know, things like that probably won't happen to me. When I did some research on the ingredients individually, one did come up where it was like permanent mental health issues. So it's not something that's going to stop when I stop taking the medication. And he didn't say that to me. So for me, that was a big like, no, this is not for me at all. As if I'm going to risk my mental health just for my hair. Self-love and confidence comes from within. So I think people only want their hair just to be able to obviously feel better about themselves. I know if I had a nice head of hair and a mad haircut, I'm obviously going to feel good about it. You know, I'm 36 years old. There is a point in my life where I've got to accept going bald. It's scary. Like, this is something that, my hair is something that I've had my entire life. I know there's some guys that shave their head throughout their life as a kid or through their 20s and stuff like that, but I've literally never shaved my head, ever, never. So for me, it's a massive deal having completely no hair. I've never had that before, and it's kind of scary. I feel like it's time to shave my head.
See, now I can definitely not fuck the beard up. It's been a bit of a crazy week, so like, I work in the gym and I've just been like looking at other dudes with their shaved head and thinking about what it's gonna be like when I have to shave my head. Sort of comparing myself, what am I going to look like? But like, I think it's hard to let go of your hair because you've had it your whole life. I've never shaved my head before, so this is kind of new. And yeah, I am scared of what I'm going to look like. Yeah. Do you think it's gonna look better? I feel
Yeah.
like I'm gonna cry.
It's okay, just let it out.
Oh god. I don't know if I
It
can.
looks better. My god, it looks a lot better.
Okay.
I'll accidentally
I should've
shave your
watched.
eyebrows and
Oh, I feel like my heart's just sinking.
oh my god, you look a lot better.
Ah, it's cold. I feel like I've made my head more round.
Yeah.
I've never ever shaved my head in my entire life.
Yeah.
That's-
People rarely do that.
Oh.
Hmm. You look a lot cleaner, that's for sure.
Should I razor shave it?
Raise it.
Razor.
You want to shave it?
I don't know. I think so. I feel like the front needs to be gone a bit more.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can't really see this part. Done.
Oh my god, I'm an actual egg.
I think it looks a lot better. Take this. The first time you
Say goodbye.
yeah, look a lot cleaner.
Do you think I should razor shave it?
Hmm.
I think so.
Why?
To make it even cleaner.
Maybe. Yeah. I think I got used to it like in 1 minute. So the
Oh.
first minute I said, wow, it looks a lot different. And then now I just kind of see, oh yeah, this is Brendan. Like, is supposed to be look like this.
Oh man, look at that. It's officially done, shaved. It actually does feel a lot cleaner. I don't mind it. Oh, alright, I'll get back to you in a sec. Gotta do some cleanup.
Alright, cool. So all the cleaning is done. It's actually been about 2 weeks since I shaved my head. And honestly, absolutely loving it. But before we get into that, I wanted to show you this. I picked this up because I don't know, all the other bald brothers have been saying that shaving my head in the shower, you might be able to cut yourself and things like that, and this is a lot quicker. So I just wanted to unbox this real quick, and then I want to talk a bit more about the whole going bald and what it's been like the past week. So let's get into it.
That's it. Okay.
Alright guys, so it is absolutely freezing in Sydney at the moment. It's killing me, especially with this bald head. Man, I can't even go outside without wearing a beanie or having my hoodie on. But it has been about 2 weeks since, hold on, I need to put the cap on this. It has been about 2 weeks since I've shaved my head. And honestly, I don't think I've ever been this confident in my life. I'm absolutely loving it. For example, when I go up to the shop, I usually ride my motorbike up there. And when I take my helmet off, I know my hair's going to look thin. I feel like people are going to be staring at it. And it's something that really played on my mind for a long time. And now with my bald head, I just look fresh every single day. I actually do not mind it. Like I feel like I got a nice shaped head. I do need to get a bit of a tan on there. As you can see, that first time when I shaved my head, it sort of looks like that now, but I look like a proper egg. But don't worry, we're going to work on that. We're working on getting a tan on my head, getting into the gym, putting on a bit of muscle. But overall, if you are thinking about shaving your head, just shave your head. I think when I see guys now, I see that they're thinning, you know, it's time they probably should let go and shave their head. I think to myself, like, you look less masculine when you're holding onto your hair. I kind of wish I just had the self-confidence just to dive straight into it, shave my head, and not care what anyone thought about me. But I was insecure, and it was a very scary thing to do. But looking back now, if I could go back, if I could tell you guys anything, just do it. It is, honestly, it will be the best thing. If you can grow a good beard, even better. If I didn't have this beard, oh, I don't know what I'd be looking like, to be honest. But also, there's a few things that I wanted to share that I've noticed about being bald. When I have a shower, the water actually bounces off my head now. Whereas before, I used to get in the shower and I used to get all really nice and warm, and my hair would get warm and keep my head warm. Now I was like, what is going on right now? And it's just bouncing off. And my head gets cold a lot, especially when I'm sleeping. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I can just feel my head like ice cold. And I'm like, damn, I need to put a beanie on. Like, it's tough out here for us baldies. What else? When I put jumpers on, normally with hair, you put the jumper on and you just slide straight in, boom. Now I kind of get stuck and I'm like fighting my head and I've got to like move the jumper because it sticks to my head, and then I've got fluff all over my head. So if I have a jumper that's new, there's fluff everywhere, all over my head. So I've got to try and get it all off. Like, it's insane. And then people that want to touch my head as well, they touch my head and it's freezing. I think that's the biggest thing. Going outside when it's a little bit cold. Nah, I need to stock up on some of these. I need to stock up on more beanies, that's for sure. Anyway, yeah, so there's just little things like that I have noticed, and it is pretty funny. But it's all a learning curve. I'm getting to know my new self. And honestly, I've just never been this confident in my life. Like, I'm taking photos, I'm taking selfies and photos, and I'm looking at myself thinking, you know what, I actually look really good. I'm so happy with the shaved head, and especially the razor shave. Like, if you do the razor shave, it just looks clean every single day. I don't have to worry about going to get a haircut now. And then I bought that 5-blade shaver today, and I've been using that. That's a pretty big game changer as well. But overall, guys, I'm super happy. Let me know what you think. Do I suit bald? Don't roast me too much in the comments. But anyway, this is about going bald, self-acceptance, self-love. If you are going bald, just do it. Don't be scared about what anyone's going to think, because to be honest, I shaved my head and people just said, that's great. And I was kind of like, oh, in a way, I guess I was expecting, I don't know, bad comments, or I was just expecting a lot more, but everyone's just been telling me how good I look and that it suits me. And that's what I was worried about, especially going to work and my members and my people at work. What are they going to say? And yeah, it was kind of like one of those things where it's like I revealed my hair and everyone's like, oh, cool, that's really cool. Like, yeah, like you look really good. And that was it. I don't know. It was kind of like, in a way, it was underwhelming, but also it's like, what was I expecting? So it's very interesting of how much I build this up in my head, and I made it a thing for years and years and years, but it wasn't actually a thing. And I did it. No one cared, which is expected because no one actually does care. But anyway, thank you for watching the video, guys. If you stuck around, I really appreciate it. I'm going to make some more videos about just other things that I go through in life. So thanks for coming back, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a good one. See ya. Dear future me, I know you've been through a lot the past 4 years, feeling insecure about your hair and what people will think. Ever since your drowning accident in Bali, where you almost died, you notice your hair getting thinner and thinner. And we both know that it started to bother you. You look in the mirror, you'd see the receding hairline. If you were in photos, you could see the bald spot in the back. You suffered extreme health issues over the last 4 years. Really bad anxiety, PTSD, feeling alone, and not knowing where your health is going to go. Your grandparents passed away, and you lost your beautiful sister. That was probably the hardest thing you've ever had to go through. And here you are. I think it was at this point you realized it's all perspective. Here I am worried about my hair and how I'm gonna look. When it all comes down to self-love, accepting life for as it comes, and accepting that you're at that stage at life where you are going bald. You're stronger than you know.